All right, guys, it's Jahlon, and today I'm doing some of the channel reviews as promised from my thread at the small YouTube channel subreddit. Now, I'm not going to look at every single channel today. I am looking at specific channels because they have certain key things on them that are recurring trends over almost all the channels. And so I'm looking at just the channels today. I'm not looking at the videos. A good part of this is that the stuff I point out, these are going to be a lot of easy one-time fixes that are going to help provide a better experience for your users. In the next video, I'm going to talk about your videos specifically. I'm going to talk about titles, thumbnails, descriptions, tags, the packaging that goes with this. I'm looking at 3 channels mainly today. I'm going to talk about a 4th. And sadly, I had a really good channel and I did a lot of, prep work for another channel, but that person deleted their channel. They got out of the YouTubing business. And a harsh reality is a lot of you are going to do the same, or your channels are just going to sit there with half-finished work forever. So don't get discouraged about what I say today. Just realize that there's little bits and pieces you can do to make your channel better. Alrighty, the first channel I want to take a look at is TFG Trailers. Right off the bat, I really like the channel header. I like the artwork here. I like the promise of new content every week. I like the fact that the channel header and the channel icon link up, especially that use of gold in the channel icon. That is very slick. I love the fact that when I'm down here looking at the uploads, I see that TFG branding on every single thumbnail. I think this is a really good step that they're taking. But I'm going to tell you right away, I see something that just drives me away as a viewer. I see subscribe 1, 2, 3, and 4 times on this channel. Before you've even given me anything of value, you're expecting a subscription out of me. I also want to tell you that right up here, this subscribe button in this low class, are you sure you want to subscribe, by putting in this question mark sub_confirmation equals 1. This is absolutely horrible. I know some other people recommend doing this. I do not. I used to do this and I found it didn't pay off. Number one, I think for every person you trick into subscribing to your channel, you're going to lose a person who would have found your channel good, but they're going to find that you're disingenuous. You're forcing them into something. You're trying to trick them. You're trying to manipulate them. You're trying to hide a subscription in that link. And number 2, and more importantly, subscribers do not matter. Viewers are what matters, and doing this is doing absolutely nothing to get you new viewers. If subscribers mattered as much as everybody else makes them out to be, then you would never have a situation where you have 1.5 subscribers and you have videos with less than 1.5 thousand views. I also want to say on this front page, there is 2 collections here with 44 videos and 51 videos in it. You take a look at this channel really quickly and you don't really get the gravity of how much content they've produced. Click over here into their videos tab and they have hundreds of videos. I think it would go a long way on this front page to go into your customize channel section and pull out some of these as single playlists and create a couple, 3, 4 playlists of themes, of genre that you want to highlight instead of just having 2 collections. Pull out single playlists. Not only is that going to show people on your very front page you have a lot of content, you're also going to get the residuals of when they listen to the play next video in that playlist. You keep them on your content for longer. Now, I do want to come over into the About section. I want to say this About tab is written better than most. But once again, you have the like, subscribe, and share. Why am I interested in doing any of that for you? I haven't really even listened to any of your content other than the trailer, and good on you for having a auto-playing trailer for both subscribers, I imagine, and non-subscribers. but just tone down, dial back the please subscribe to me. The content I've seen so far on this channel, and I'm going to talk about content next video, what I've seen so far is good. Stand on that. All right, next up, we've got an anime channel, and it doesn't matter if I like anime or I don't like anime. I can look at the channel and see there's a lot of good stuff going on. I love the channel header. I would definitely think about bumping up the name in the channel header and the catchphrase, it's all about anime. I would definitely bump those font sizes up. Maybe even consider going so far as to dropping the characters out of the background for those two middle panels so that you can really bring pop to the channel name. The channel icon doesn't really do a lot to sell the channel. I don't know if that's your icon, if that's a custom icon, if that's an anime character. If it is an anime character, you probably want to start thinking about getting your own unique content up there. For your branding, you want to get your brand settled in. Now, I want to come over to their About tab really early on because their About tab they need to spend an afternoon and kind of rewrite this. A lot of good things in the About tab, but it's all kind of jumbled and discombobulated. But the most important thing I saw here was this channel is about you, the community, and they have a Discord. I would actually recommend making the Discord the highlighted link in the channel header and put a call to arms right there of join the Discord or join the community. Building a community around your content is the single greatest way to help get that organic grassroots support. Coming back over to the homepage, they have a number of created playlists. However, again, I would recommend pulling these playlists out instead of featuring the created playlists section. Break this out into single playlists so that I see the initial thoughts playlist and the weekly anime news playlists in and of themselves so that I can see those. Because again, this is another channel that has a lot of content on it, but you don't get that feeling from the front page and the way it presents. I know we're not talking individual video thumbnails this week, but I do want to point out I see a little consistency in the initial thoughts and the Anime Weekly News video thumbnails. However, I'm not 100% sold on if we're doing a good matchup of thumbnails to titles because I see initial thoughts, this anime is so messed up, and I have no idea what's going on. So maybe anime people specifically would know, but I can tell you that as somebody who doesn't watch anime, I have no idea what that video is trying to offer me, and I really have no motivation to click into it because it does nothing for me. Next up, I want to show off GMTA. Again, a really good part of the channel header is that they say new music every Thursday. I also like in the channel header that they're calling attention to their social media. The problem is that when I look at the channel header and the channel icon, if I just see the channel icon, I don't get the sense that this is GMTA. And when I'm looking at the channel header, why is there a cartoon guy up there instead of these two people in the channel icon? So this is where we talk branding, and all parts of your branding need to work together. To jump into their About tab, these guys are doing two things incredibly well. Number one, they're using YouTube to drive people over to their Spotify. They have the Spotify in all bold. That is excellent. If you want people going to your Spotify and you have a lot of content up on Spotify, a lot of music, that's perfect. You actually are going to get them in to your Spotify, which is what I believe you really want them in, through your YouTube, but you can keep them on YouTube as well. So you're using multiple platforms. I also see that in their links section, they have a website. And if you have a website, there is absolutely no reason not to include that there. Going back to the homepage of their YouTube channel, I do like that I don't see a big subscribe in their channel trailer. You actually see that they're talking to their community. That's really, really good. It comes off a lot better than saying, oh, hey, subscribe to me. You should never have the word subscribe to me in about the first 200 characters of your video description. Because number one, the first about 200 characters is what the algorithm uses to kind of learn what your video is about. And then people don't want to see subscribe to me, subscribe to me, subscribe to me. These guys are doing it a little bit better with their playlisting. You can see down here at the bottom, they have their recent uploads, and I'm going to go to their fourth video. You have Switch Visualizer, and then you come down to their music videos. And so 3 weeks ago, they did that. The likelihood, if I click into Visualizer, which I have, and it is a very good song, the likelihood of it playing through into then Forbidden Moments and then Wrong, you want to keep people on your playlist. You'll also see that they have a lot of other content coming up. So you see Switch was from 3 weeks ago, but then they have 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, and 2 days ago. They also have a Brain Parts, the series. So they have a series on their channel. So they're making a really good use of the playlists. I think they could actually maybe do a little bit more, because when you click into videos, you see, again, there is a significant amount of content that they could probably get one more playlist worth of advancement or advertisement on their main page. But I do like the way that they've done the albums and the singles at the bottom. So this is very neat. This is very clean. The use of Spotify is brilliant. I just really think they need to figure out their branding. Instead of those two guys in the channel icon, maybe their GMTA circle logo from the header, maybe their mascot in the channel header, so that people easily identify it. Now, no shame here. That's not the point of the video. The point of the video is to show you how just those little things are going to make your channel look all the better. We got DH Cars here, and you can see DH Cars isn't using any of those things, doesn't have channel header, doesn't have a channel trailer, isn't employing playlists, doesn't have very much in the about section, doesn't have anything, no links, nothing. So you have you're under the belief that there's very little content on this channel, but when you click on videos and you scroll down, there is an awful lot of content available on this channel. So what DH Cars really needs to do is pay attention to the things I talked about when going over those other channels, and try to putting together some playlists, get some channel header together, fill out the about section, and that is absolutely going to help the channel. All right, guys, and I just want to jump out here real quick, and I want to tell you, there was another person contacted me, had a really good channel. I actually enjoyed the content on that channel. They were called the InvestiGator. They had a little alligator with a magnifying glass in its mouth. They deleted their channel, and unfortunately, there's a lot of people who quit YouTube. That's why I try to give the advice I give. It's why I try to have the website up. I'm working on some other stuff. Why I don't charge for any of it. Why I'm happy to do this. Because if you're chasing your dream, you gotta stick to it. It doesn't come easy. I want people to realize that if you watch this video and you make any of the changes I recommend, or you think about the changes I recommend, you're already now doing a little bit better than the person who just threw their hands up and said, I quit. When I get a chance, I am going to look at the videos. I'm going to pull some videos off of those channels from the same list of people. Unfortunately, having a technological crisis at the moment, which is what caused me to split this up into two, my other monitor had to go in for repair, and I can't do the content I want to do with only the one monitor. So you guys take care. If you got any questions, you need any help with any of the stuff we talked about or I talked about in today's video, let me know. And also, content creators, I'm thinking about maybe live streaming occasionally under Just Chatting to talk content creation. If that's something you'd like me to do, you leave that in the comments below so I know that's something you're looking forward to or interested in, and then I'll figure out if I can get that on the agenda. You guys take care, and then happy creating. I'll see you next time. So what we have here is an end screen. I'd like to say a big thank you to all those names scrolling up the right-hand side of the screen. Those are my sponsors over at Patreon. Wouldn't be able to pay the bills without them. For the rest of you, there's videos. Follow the channel, like, subscribe, do all those social media things.